Hello, I'm Noah Kyaw.
And I'm Rafael Yazdi. Hey Noah, did you know that we are all born listeners?
Really?
Yeah. In fact, here's a picture of me enjoying some classical music.
Nice headphones.
So yes, as babies inside the womb, we all grow while we listen to our mother's voice, her heartbeat, and her breathing.
And some loud noises from the surroundings too, I bet.
True. What is most fascinating about it is that babies not only hear noises and sound, but they actively listen and learn too. In 1988, researchers in England studied babies whose mothers were fans of a particular soap opera and watched the show almost daily. When these babies cried, the researchers played the theme song of the show, and they would stop crying and become calm. In contrast, babies whose mothers have not seen the show did not react to the song at all.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Never mind. Yeah, listening and hearing are important ways babies learn. That's why all newborns have hearing screenings so that we can identify which babies are deaf or hard of hearing. Then these babies can be given early intervention services that can make a huge difference in their communication and language development.
In the first few years of our childhood, we are still good listeners as we learn to speak. Then as we become young adults, we are told to become effective communicators and learn how to present our own views more effectively. This approach is misguided and represents missed opportunities.
We live in an age that we call the age of communication. Our lives have become much more complex with cell phones, texts and tweets, and emails. There's a lot of talking going on, but how much listening are we really doing with so many interruptions and distractions?
Hey, do you have a few minutes? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
I think I've made a terrible mistake by taking AP statistics. The workload is unbearable. I feel like I'm buried. I'm constantly stressed out. I don't know who to turn to. Hey, are you even listening to me?
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure. You know what you should do? You should go outside, relax, go smell the air. Here, have an M&M. Did you know that M&Ms are my favorite?
Oh.
Good listening skills are vital to healthy friendships. Be a truly supportive listener to your friends, and you'll be able to find yourself by others who are able to do the same for you. Good listening is also key to developing fresh ideas and improves our decision making.
So, ready to become a better listener? Noah and I have put together a list of things for you to become a better listener.
Make eye contact with the person who is speaking to you. This is your way of letting the speaker know they have your full attention.
Watch the body language of the speaker while you listen, and respond non-verbally, like nodding your head in agreement. Listen without thinking, meaning listening without forming a response in your head.
Try not to interrupt the other person. Let them finish and then respond. You can occasionally use phrases that show that you are interested to keep the other person talking, such as, "Tell me more," or "That sounds interesting."
Don't offer solutions to the problem unless you are specifically asked. Most people just want the support and they want to be heard. They don't actually want you to solve the problems for them.
When the person stops speaking, it's your chance to paraphrase what the other person has said to you both, so that you both are on the same page. Start with saying, "So you're saying," and then summarize what the other person has just told you.
If you do not know how to respond, or if you are at a loss for words, it is okay to simply say, "I don't even know what to say. I am just glad that you told me."
Giving someone who is feeling stressed your time and undivided attention is one of the best things you can do to support them. If you need practice, don't we all? Try it out on close friends and family members.
Hey, do you have a few minutes? There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, hey. Yeah, sure. What do you want to talk about?
I think I've made a terrible mistake by taking AP statistics. The workload is unbearable. I feel like I'm buried. I'm constantly stressed out. I don't know who to turn to.
Are you having trouble with the homework or are you having trouble understanding something?
Um, just homework assignments mostly. I understand the subject pretty well though.
Well, that's good that you have a good understanding of the subject. Sounds like you just need more time to tackle the homework.
Yeah, I guess I do. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, no problem. I wish you the best of luck. Active listening will allow you to develop another important quality we can offer: empathy. Empathy is sometimes mistaken with sympathy. Empathy is the ability to take the perspective of another person or recognize their perspectives as their truth, and staying out of judgment.
There is evidence that helping others makes us feel happier. Helping a friend in need not only makes you feel good, but it is also good for you. It can help you live longer and happier. How?
Endorphins, that brain chemical that gets produced when you're out there doing 3-mile runs. Endorphins is what puts you into what athletes refer to as the runner's high. Turns out you can experience a similar feeling without all the sweating when you give someone a helping hand or a sympathetic ear.
Help can come in every size and shape, big or small. The size, or the amount of help, is not so much the point as it is the gesture of genuinely wanting to help, the emphasis being on the genuine part. We are contagious. We are constantly sending and decoding body language signals. We also do this emotionally and chemically. This means that our emotions are contiguous, our fear is contagious, and our confidence is contiguous.
That's due to mirror neurons. A mirror neuron is a neuron that fires both when an animal acts and the animal observes another animal doing the same action. All primates are apparently soft-wired with mirror neurons, so that if I'm observing you, your anger, your frustration, your sense of rejection, or whatever your joy is, I can feel the same neurons light up in me as if I'm having that experience myself. That's why if I see a spider coming up to your arm, and if I'm observing it come up your arm, then I'm going to have that same creepy feeling that you are having.
This is actually a good thing. This keeps us safe as humans. We take this for granted, but we are actually soft-wired to experience another's plight as if we are experiencing ourselves.
Effective communication skills are most important, especially during times of disagreement. During a conflict, people just want to be heard. And being heard means that the other person values your feelings and thoughts, even if there is disagreement.
So simply listening to someone and not even acknowledging what they said can make things worse. Good listening means much more than keeping your mouth zipped. Good communication is important not only in personal relationships, but professional ones as well. Active listening is not only a skill for a therapist. Imagine if an air traffic controller or a doctor misheard a phrase.
That could be bad. The lockdown may be the perfect time to sharpen your listening skills, which is arguably more important for your relationship with your friends and family. I think it's more important than learning how to draw your pet's portrait. For most of us, active listening is a skill we use so often, so we could all use some practice. Question 1. Which of the following is not a requirement to be an active listener? A. Make eye contact. B. Do not interrupt. Or C. Have a solution ready for every situation. Question 2. Active listening is an important social skill to have if you are A. A student, B. A doctor, or C. All of the above. It's a skill for everyone to have. The final question. What are endorphins? A. Something that your body produces when you see your favorite food. B. Tail of a dolphin. Or C. Chemicals produced by the body to relieve stress and pain, resulting in a feeling of well-being. So, how did you think you did? No matter how many questions you got right or wrong, it is crucial that you keep practicing your active listening skills. Old habits are hard to break, so you'll need to make a conscious effort to become an active listener. Be open, neutral, and withhold judgment while listening. Be patient while you listen. We are capable of listening much faster than others can speak. Learn to recognize active listening. Watch TV interviews and observe whether the interviewer is practicing active listening. Learn from the mistakes of others. Remember, practice makes perfect.